So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing NFL 2020, NFL, Madden NFL 2024, something like that. Madden NFL, Madden 24.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And he's only going to make it to the 13.
I'm so bad at this game.
So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him...
Dang, that was kind of good.
You got an all-star in the making.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first
I'm going to go with the
down.
pass.
To throw is Fields. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man.
And a good
St. Brown. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more.
pass for sure.
Here's Fields. That's gonna
Oh, I'm so bad at throwing.
Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion.
Let me go with the run. The run. Which better work.
And pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On second down, a run with Herbert. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on
pass
third
it to
down.
Moore.
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Fields.
Come on, catch it, catch it, catch it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw,
Going for the kick.
you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
And we all know the scouting report on him. He can attack the field at all levels with a very strong arm and make big-time plays off schedule. We also see a player with confidence and swagger. We see a guy who knows how to lead a team, who knows how to compete, and wants to be great every time he hits the field.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. On second down, it's Abanikanda. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Wilson able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this throw late as he couldn't reach back for it. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? And
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. 5 yards, and that means they come up short. As they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute it.
Let's go with two turns.
First down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taylor now returning it. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down with
that was a penalty.
On the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
My throws are horrible. I literally suck at this game.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And how about this, a fake? Eluding the pressure right.
No!
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, son.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop.
No, I accidentally slid.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 1st and goal.
Well, I'm just going to go for the run.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
What? Why does it keep sliding automatically? I swear I'm not pressing the button. It's just sliding automatically.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well.
Okay, the game is broken. It sucks.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert taking it in.
I'm going to go for the run. Bad idea, but in as well.
They take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears.
It's a fumble.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
It was a fumble. Let's go.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. This is caught. Touchdown Bears. Jonah Mooney.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two.
Let's go.
And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there.
So sick.
If you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They give now to Abanikanda. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Let's go. It's a return.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And here's Taylor on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And thus far, the weather
I'm gonna
has
pass
not
it to
slowed
Square.
this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey,
Why wouldn't it pass? I was pressing square. So weird. I hate this game. That's why I don't really play it.
Drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Rolling to his left. Fields, we know has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
No shortage of impressive numbers for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark. and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. Now Wilson on 1st down. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting.
I don't know why I just said let's go.
This offense made in the locker room haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Kyler Gordon gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're
Let's go. It's a return.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the 2nd half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Fields. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
I'm going to go for the run.
42 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 times. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And able to get this out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20, Breece Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 75 yards. And the Jets get a bit closer. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
It's a return.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
I'm going to pass it to Square.
That was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to extend their
Let's go.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. And I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Matt Eberflus is going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
I hate this game. I'm just going to do it horrible.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because of it,
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jalen Johnson blitzing from the secondary and picking up the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
My God, I think I sacked my teammate.
Breakthrough to drop him for the 7th time this game. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. To return is Taylor. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books, because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more.
Touchdown, Chicago! Equanimeous St. Brown, 49 yards. And the Bears get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a
Watch my dance I'm gonna do. Watch this cool dance.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach,
It's a return.
paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taylor now to return it. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well.
This is going to be horrible play.
That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. And that's
Oh dear, it's a horrible play.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
I'm so bad at this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Fields on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they are able to
Watch my cool dance.
He does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Herbert powering up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Khalil Herbert with his the second touchdown of the night. And the Bears have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, fourth quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. New York set to take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result. Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Herbert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. C.J. Mosley getting to him behind the line of scrimmage there. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. There he goes, right side. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bears continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions.
Dude, this video is
and
taking
definitely not a lot
forever
of
to make.
answers.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted?
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Jamie and Sherwood there to make the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Herbert once more. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Throwing is Wilson. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. And he's got this down to the 35. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
First down, New York.
Wilson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down, New York.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were. But
Okay, that's it for the video. Bye.